Hey guys, what's up? Coach Madness. I just wanted to go over a little squat form. I'm not going to get too technical, although I do get technical. But I'm going to just show you some basics, okay? Without the bar first, and then I'm going to use the bar. But first, okay, so most of us squat. When we begin the squat, we do this thing, okay? We're arching our lower back. Okay, that's not what you want to do. What you guys want to do is you want to really pull that core in. And I went over this in one of my previous videos, I believe my first video. But we're going to pull this core in, and we're going to pull these ribs back. We're going to try to shift our upper half of our torso back over our hips. So I'm going to pull this back. It's a very subtle movement. Watch, I'll do it again. So here's me normal. I'm going to pull in, and I'm going to pull these ribs back. So what I did not do was this. I didn't crunch. Okay, it's the difference. Difference of pulling in and shifting your upper half over by contracting this whole core. I'm not squeezing my abs. I'm pulling my inner intrinsic muscles in and up and my torso back. So now my torso is back over my heels. Okay, I can feel the weight in the heels. When I squat, when I begin the movement, I want to keep my spine stiff and straight, okay? The spine naturally has an S curve, but you do not want to do this. What you want to do is this, okay? That's the start of the movement. It's not this. It's not keeping your chest up. We want our chest up, but it's coming from the contraction of the core. So my chest is staying up, but my spine is nice and straight. From this point, I'm lowering my butt, but at the same time, my butt's continually moving back. So I'm gonna keep my butt moving back, keeping the core nice and tight. And if you notice, my knees are not coming forward very much. Okay, I'm gonna go down as low as I can without my back or my position breaking. So here I'm still pulled in nice and tight. I'm not arching, I'm keeping my core nice and tight. Standing up, finish to a full standing position. Pay attention to my spine. There's no movement. Okay, I'm locking it down, bracing my spine, protecting it. I'm moving, letting my spine move with the movement, okay? I'm not breaking. Again, you don't want this. Coaches will cue you chest up. This is a terrible cue. It's a terrible cue. Stop telling people chest up. You do want the chest to stay up. You don't want the chest to come down like this, obviously. And when you're coming up, you don't want this either. Okay, so what they mean by chest up is not allowing your torso to fold forward. So my torso will come forward a little bit, but at this point, I'm keeping my core tight and remaining that position. And then I come straight up, okay? Chest up is not a good cue. The better cue is keeping the shoulders tight back here. This will keep the chest up. So at my down position, if I lose the shoulders, then I round my back. Okay, this is when you hear coaches say chest up, and then you'll go like this. It's not a good thing. Shoulders nice and tight. Stomach is pulled back. You're keeping these things tight. And you're coming up, okay? Again, this is core work. I'm gonna do one set with the barbell. This is lightweight. Get a weight that you can practice the form, not a weight that makes you move shitty. Doesn't matter about the weight. Eventually, you'll be able to push more if you use the proper technique. So here we go. Now, one thing you'll notice is the first thing I do is I'm gonna get my body into position. And I already did that when I picked up the bar, but because of this, I'm gonna show you guys in a standing position. So I'm pulling my belly in, pulling my ribs back. Notice my weight shifted over my heels. I'll do it again. Here's normal. Now watch when I pull my core in. Ribs back, and I shift back over my heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes here freely, okay? So now my core is contracting, my shoulders are rock hard tight. I'm bracing with all my might, and I'm gonna go down, continuing the brace. Push the floor away. Again, look at my spine. My spine is not bending or breaking. My torso and spine move in one. In the gym, you should look like a robot. No bending. Robots don't bend. They move very robot-like. Everything's staying nice and straight. That's your lesson for today, Coach Madness. Get to it.